I've decided to make and test a bunch of single oil soaps. I want to evaluate what each oil does on its own. I'm thinking this will be a practical guide for when it comes to formulating blends, when I can see what qualities each individual oil brings to the party. It's something I've been interested in doing for a while, and I'm not expecting to see vast differences between most of them, but there's only one way to find out for sure, and that's to do it. To keep things consistent for each test, I'm going to use 300 grams of oils. The super fat will be the standard 5% and water will be at 20%. The only difference is that I'm going to add a bit of colour to each one so I can keep track of which is which. I'll cut a few bars of each and test them at different time intervals, starting with when they're fresh out of the mould. I'm Rox. Let's crack on. Today I'm getting stuck into 100% grapeseed oil soap. Let's have a shufty at what Soap Calc has to say. The biggest percentage of fatty acid is linoleic, so this should be beautifully conditioning. There's 8% palmitic in it, so that will add something to the creaminess. Well, let's find out what happened with this soap. As per usual, going to speed through the prep. This took around 5 minutes to get to a decent enough trace to pour, so faster than the peanut oil soap that I made on the same day. The fact that I made it not just on the same day but at the same time as the peanut soap is going to come into play 24 hours later in real time or any second in this video. Apologies for the next part of the video. I must have touched the camera lens with my greasy paws, but I do notice eventually. Anyway, 24 hours later and this is my grapeseed oil soap. I was going to leave it longer, but then decided that how long soap takes to get to a cuttable point should be part of the test. This is bendy. I've got a bendy soap. When I press it, it feels almost spongy and springy like memory foam when I give it a gentle squeeze. Maybe it's a normal soap thing, but I can't say I've ever noticed a soap do that before. Aside from that and the softness, it's nice and smooth and glossy. Even though it's not fully hard, I am going to do a lather test just to try to keep things consistent. Well, it's bubbling up a proper treat. I'm impressed. Getting some lovely lather. It's going nice and creamy too. Now this could be because it's still soft, so I'll try the other little chunk when it's actually hardened. Then I'll come back to it in a couple of weeks and see what it's like then. Okay, so that's the 100% grapeseed oil soap made. Cheers for stopping by and watching. See you next time. Ta-ta!